Hi-ho, folks. Anyway, we're gonna work on this whore again, and I'm gonna do a bunch, but basically I need to be able to clean this up so I can do fun four-wheeler things. But right now, four-wheeler is also a workbench. So I got some metal. We're gonna bend up a thing for that, bolt that on. Got a chunk of pipe so we can get rid of our vice grip handle, weld that on, and then I got a thing for a set screw for back there, and I bought another quarter 20 tap because I chewed mine up. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, ready? Break. Alright, so here's the deal. The pipe I bought, that doesn't fit inside of, and I can't bend it out big enough. So, super happy about that. Luckily I'm a hoarder and I pick shit up off the side of the road that I think is cool. So, we got this thing, and it's already got a grippy handle on it, and I have a bandsaw. So, we're just gonna cut it off and then weld it on and then put the handle on, because it should fit, because there's already one of those stupid things on there. And if it don't, guess what? This one will work the same. And I'm over it at this point. Target acquired. I was worried about it being aluminum, but it's rusty in there, and it's got a little bit of weight to it. So this, oh, it's gonna be way too big now. Oh, I love it. I'm in a great mood. Okay, it'll fit just fine. Much good. How is it gonna fit in here? Yeah, we'll goob it up with some weld. You guys hate waiting for air pressure, because I hate waiting for air pressure. We're just gonna Tyrone this out a little bit so we can sleeve this thing inside of there, so it's not just a weld holding it, because that butt weld isn't gonna be that strong. It's gonna be fairly weak. So we're gonna Tyrone that out, stick this inside a little bit so it's regitator. We're back to waiting on air pressure, but you see things and stuff. That little bit's been really handy on this project. Then it wasn't like 8 inches long. You could have used it on a couple other things too. By the way, trying to clean the four-wheeler off so we can go cut shooting lanes and put trail cameras out so we can see what kind of critters we got, well, what kind of deer we got hanging around, because bow season starts in a month, and I'm going to try my damnedest to shoot a velvet buck, because I want a velvet buck, and I know there's a couple of bucks hanging around here, and there's one that's just got, I mean, stuff sticking up everywhere. So I don't know how big he is, don't know how old he is. I'm not that much of a deer nerd, but I want to see when he's coming in, and hopefully it's in the afternoon so I can just hop out there, shoot a deer quick, come back up, clean it. And my freezer went out, right? So I'm out of meat. Well, whatever meat I have was in the house, and that's not much. I'm out of hamburger, I can tell you that. So I gotta grind up some hamburger. Yeah, super fun. Oh, I can turn that damn thing off. Yeah, it's in there. It's in there probably about an inch. You know, woohoo! Right, about an inch. This fits on there decent. So yeah, we're gonna weld on that and whatnot. I'll just have to get a different grip for that. Oh well. Boo freaking who. Alright, we're gonna weld that up. Never mind that burnt lead paint smell. I don't know. It was probably made in like the early 90s or early 2000s, late 90s when that scooter was made. I don't know. But yeah, it's on there. Boom, handle tightened. Everything's hot. Everything's really hot. I don't know why I keep touching it. It's not too hot out here yet, but this back here, kind of hot. Oh, it's gonna work. Oh, it's gonna work good. We got a straight pipe this whore. We can't really just cut that off. I was really hoping we could just cut that off and weld it up on there and make it all American and stuff instead of Chinesium. By the who and way, the waterfowl video should get better too this year. I ordered a new camera. I got a pretty slick, well, me and the wife, we split the cost of a really nice computer. Real, I mean, cost more than my first truck. You know what I mean? I mean, it's up there. It's got fancy lights and stuff on it. And a really big monitor that was almost the same size as my first flat screen. Kids these days will have no idea. I thought a 40-inch flat screen was huge. There's a mosquito in here. Ah! We got him. We got him. If it flies, it dies. If it's brown, it's down. If it hops, it drops. Check out that shaft. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, my buddy Cody commented on the last video. Said he likes my greasy hands. He's a weirdo. Love the guy. He's a weirdo. Why would you? You want my hands? I got other things for you. Oh. Here's what I don't like. So this is gonna be kind of an awkward shot. When I hold this down and it's pinned all the way, there's still a little bit of ketchup that we can give it. So I might have to do some adjustulating on that. I want to be able to give it all the ketchup or the rabbits, depending on what Wu-Tang clan you're from. Okay, so got sheets metal. You know what I mean? Yeah. Anyway, what we're gonna do, we're gonna boxelate, like this, right? It's kind of close to my ground. I don't like that. Whatever. Make it work. Make it happen, Captain. Yeah, that's gonna hit. That's not cool. Well, shoot. If we go out there, it'll be fine. All right. So basically, we're gonna take this thing. Basically, we're just making a shroud around this to contain the fly happy parts, and not lose fingers or eyeballs or dent the wife's truck or, you know, all that fun stuff. We can probably, you know, it ain't gonna work in there. I can tell you that much. And honestly, it's only gonna be held on by 2 bolts because I ain't down with the thickness like that. I mean, I'm down with the thickness, but I ain't down with the thickness. We're just gonna go with that. And I need a measure. I'm just gonna mark it. Where's my marker? Can I mark it? I need a marker. Mark? Hello? Friends? We're gonna clean this off with acetone so I don't screw up my marker. Where's my acetone? There's my acetone. Is my acetone? I don't know. It's gonna be a lot of editing. I should probably cut the camera off because my big memory card doesn't want to member stuff. So remember, what you're going to do is ask yourself, does this smell like chloroform? And if it does, you're doing it right. Okay. We can mark it now. There's my marker. Marker. Okay. Acetone. Alright. So, this, there's a thing here, right? Like the motor, where it's supposed to sit flush. Look at that go down there, you know? So if we go like that, we're gonna run into a tensioner. I don't want to do that. If we bring it back there, I could just measure it, but you know, thing sounds right. Straight edge. All right. What do you think it is? Leave a comment. How long you think it is? If you really think, if you're really watching, following along, you know, 4 1/4. Let's 1/4 inch off. Whoop-de-frickin' do! Actually, we should probably make it. Yeah, I'll make 4 1/4. I don't give a shit. 4 1/4. 4 1/4 it is. We'll mark it out. We're not gonna cut it. We're just gonna bend it somehow. I'll probably take a piece of heavy duty angle, sandwich it in between. Sandwich. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna bend up the box. I'll cut it, make a top, put a thingy on it, put 2 bolts in it. So that's what we're gonna do for a cover. Because, well, that's what we're gonna do. Woo! Alright. Boom, cover. Yeah. I don't have bolts that fit. Well, I do, but like, you know, it's kind of hard to tighten down a carriage bolt. So, covers. Yeah. It'll tighten up. I swear it will. We're gonna have to do, I don't know, maybe something in here so it doesn't rattle. We'll see. Oh, what else did I say we were gonna get done? Yeah, handle. We got the box on the back. What else did I say we were gonna get done? You remember? And put that set screw on, I guess. No, I really don't want to. I gotta take the shaft completely apart to do it. I can't rip on it because I dropped the bolt down in there and I can't get to it. So, yeah. I think we're just gonna clean up. We're gonna clean everything up. Put everything away where it belongs. Still trying to find a machine shop. I need to order a prop that will fit that we can make fit that. So I don't know. I'm still up in the air about that. Everything else is very close, ready to go give the rip'ems, but that is it's just not. It's not. So that's the only part that's holding me up right now. Everything else runs. It's ready to go. Put some paint on it. She's ready. But the prop is do we just get a hold of the machine shop and have them put this taper on that shaft and then have them like once it gets to that size, I'll put a nut on it or something. I don't freaking know. Made in Thailand. I wanted to get a stainless. This is just supposed to be for mock-up, but it's aluminum. What do you guys think? I need a machine shop. What I need. It's definitely what I need is a machine shop. Fine, I'll do some calling around. I gotta get a micrometer. Or could I just drop the prop off with that shaft and be like, here, make it fit. Put threads on the end of it so I can tighten this on. Here's the mark for how far I need it to go up. Or just taper it down to that until you get down to whatever that is, ½ inch or so. And, you know, because these props are cheap. But if I went to a 3/4, hex, I could run like, you know, Mud Buddy props and stuff like that, which honestly would probably give me better performance, but they don't make like small props. I think the smallest one they make is a 10, according to everybody on the internet. This 9 is going to be struggling with that motor. I doubt it. I seriously doubt it. But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go pick it back up next week. I'm gonna clean up. By the way, we hit 200 followers. I'll probably lose them by the end of the weekend, because I'm not so PC. I don't know. You know, whatever. Yeah, if you're watching this, you should subscribe, because you just should. It doesn't cost you anything. Who's here? Go away. Amazon's here. Woo! I lied. Thought one more thing we can do. We're gonna take these, because that hole's all wallered out. I'm gonna take these heavy washers. I'm gonna put them in there, weld all the way around them. So that way, I mean, it's centered up where it needs to be. But we're gonna weld that in there, so that way that bolt isn't so sloppy. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're gonna do that both sides, and then won't be out of stuff to do. Like I was saying, if you guys aren't already subscribed, you should subscribe. We hit 200 subscribers. The hunting stuff is gonna be pretty cool. I think it'll be right up there, you know. Like I said, I got a different camera coming. I got a computer. Everything should be in 4K coming up here. So right now you're watching me in 1080p because my GoPro doesn't like recording in anything else besides 1080p, 30 frames per second. And also, I fried my big memory card, so I get an hour and 20 minutes of footage on this 32 gig memory card. And yeah, it was a whole process to get you guys that video. Not last week, but the week before. Because I don't know what happened, but I couldn't get any footage off of it. And I had been struggling for a little while with it, but it was to the point, it got to the point where I needed a computer. The wife wanted a gaming computer. I bought a really expensive computer, and I bought a camera. I just don't know how well it's gonna. It's a lot bigger than a GoPro, but it's got zoom, so maybe better hunting stuff. The solo hunting stuff's probably gonna be a mix of GoPro footage and big camera footage, because if I'm by myself, it's really hard to hold a big camera and shoot at stuff at the same time. So anyways, enough talking. Let's get these burned in on both sides. I'm gonna have to do some special stuff for the other side because I can't get this washer, because remember we welded a pipe on this bolt on the inside of this pipe to make it bigger because we couldn't find a bolt that fit inside this pipe. So we're gonna have to split this and put it on there, and then we'll weld it. Either way, I mean, it's gonna do the same thing. It's so, I don't like how much play there is in it already. Like, why is there gotta be so much play? I don't know. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. It's gonna, I mean, look at that play, right? That's a lot of play. I don't get no play, but yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna burn these in. Oh, smoky in here. Probably gonna die. I've welded a lot of galv in my day. But washer. It is much better. Much better. I mean, woo! We're gonna put some grease in that thing and see how easy it actually is. Let's see. We got that goes there, right? I think it'll turn pretty sharp. I really do. I don't like how it goes up when I turn this way. But I'll be sitting over here, so my fat ass will be squishing the boat down a little bit. You know what I mean? And bum 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 ba. Yeah. She's coming. Once again, I've never actually seen a girl come around a mountain, but I've come close. Side note, with me sitting on the back of the boat and this thing sitting on the back of the boat, I have a feeling that we're gonna have to move this whole unit, which is fine because we'll just take this, cut it down with a plasma cutter, pop 4 more bolts. But I have a feeling that we're probably gonna have to cut this like right there, and this is gonna move up here. I have a feeling that thing is about 6 to 8 inches too freaking long. So, but it's what we got. It's what we got. I need to get a hold of the machine shop, get that prop turned, or get that shaft turned down for the prop, because this thing, I want to rip it so bad. So bad. You have no idea. Well, now that's it. She's tucked away for the night. Garage is cleaned up. Look at how much room we have now. Garage is cleaned up. 4-wheeler's ready to go. So, this has to go on there. Get it put together. And then, yeah, I'm honestly gonna rock this for now. I might put a T-handle on it just for that, but she's ready to rip, other than the prop. I'll update you guys when I get the prop on. I will, I promise. But tomorrow we're gonna take the wheeler, we're gonna load it down, we're gonna put some deer cane out, we're gonna get the cameras going, and look at that, I even swept up my mess. Yeah, we're gonna get the camera going. The camera's going tomorrow. We're gonna put some deer cane out. We're gonna see what kind of deers we got hanging around. I would like to stick one. It'd be real nice, real nice. I need meat. I need meat bad. I don't like buying beef. I love a good beef steak, but I need venison. Honestly, I love meatloaf, but I do not love, or I do not like beef meatloaf. Venison meatloaf. Oh, so good. And then like spaghetti sauce. Oh man. Venison meat spaghetti sauce. So good. So good. Sloppy Joes. Venison sloppy joes. Oh, I guess you go. I guess I should probably break out his bow and make sure he can still shoot. I might need to dial the poundage back. I don't know if I can pull back 80 pounds anymore. I'll be fine. It'll be fine. See if this thing runs. It hasn't started in a while. Huh? Oh, what a sweetheart. What a sweetheart. He's low on gas. That's fine. We just gotta drive down to the river. We're probably gonna use the John boat that we built or rebuilt to cross the river. So, like, subscribe, ring the bell, comment. If you're watching this, you should subscribe. That'd be tits on a 10. Okay. I would like to make more videos and do cooler things. Duck season's coming up. Early goose season's coming up. Early goose opens in 16 days in North Dakota. 16 days in North Dakota. I do have to make a trip out to Montana as well. Again. So, like, subscribe, do the things. Appreciate you guys.